It's Tremaine Jones of Festival, aka Dr. Flava, your wellness foodie pharmacist, and we are back again for our weekly Cooking with Flava live. So right now, we're just jumping on. I want you guys to share this broadcast. We're gonna meet every Friday. Now, next week, I'm considering you guys let me know if Friday's a good day. I may switch it to Thursdays. We're gonna see. But right as of right now, we're gonna meet on Fridays. I'm showing you how to cook those yummy, amazing dishes in about 30 minutes or less. So I'm gonna give you a moment here, let more people come on in and join this yummy cooking experience. And I'm also gonna teach you how to cook it with my yummy spices, and it's gonna have a healthier twist. So tonight, I did say we were gonna cook garlic ginger lime chicken with bok choy and cashews. But this is one thing I want you guys to get used to. Don't get so caught up in the ingredients and different things. I went to the store like maybe about an hour ago. They had no bok choy, but I did have some havercarts or green beans. That's just fancy. So we're gonna do that. So, sometimes you gotta have a little bit of a remix. But the most important thing is that we're having a protein and something green. And instead of rice, we're gonna do rice cauliflower, okay? So thank you guys again for coming on. I'm so excited. We're gonna go through our ingredients. And then for those of you who don't know me, I am the creator of Healthy Seasoning line, Dr. Flava Spices. And I created this seasoning as a pharmacist of 15 years because I wanted to help people to eat healthier. A lot of diseases that we're seeing, like diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, can all be prevented by making small changes. And that's where my spices come in, because health begins where? In the kitchen. So we're gonna go ahead, and I'm showing you each and every week how we can create some yummy dishes. So let's see, we have one comment. Hey, how are you? Thank you for joining. So I'm going to show you now how we're going to cook a healthier Asian style food. A lot of times when we eat out fast food, we don't control the sugar, the salt, or the fat, especially if you're eating takeout, right? Chinese food a lot of times has a lot of oil. So we are going to use some oil, but we're going to use a healthier oil, which is going to be grapeseed oil. You can use olive oil. A lot of times they're using vegetable oil or very low grade oil, because when you have a restaurant, you can buy oil in bulk. And I know this because I shop at those stores, and it's very inexpensive. It's low quality, but they're thinking about mass production, right? So this is why it's so important for us to cook at home. And then usually a lot of Asian dishes have a lot of sugar. I'm going to use a little bit, but I'm going to use a natural agave nectar sugar instead. And then we're going to use, so I'm going to go through all the ingredients. What do I have? I have chicken. Now, I cut the chicken up already, some pieces. And what I did is get a fork. So I've already washed my hands. I don't want to have to go back. The chicken, you know how the chicken is kind of thick? So I cut it in half to make it thin. So it's thinner. And then I cut it into smaller pieces. And we're going to actually cook this with a little bit of water, okay? First, to tenderize it. Then I have a bell pepper. So yummy, bell pepper. I have a little bit of green onion. And I have rice cauliflower. And I have some raw cashews here. This is I have low sodium soy sauce. I like Kikkoman. And I'm going to use, of course, Dr. Flava spices. So we have the garlic ginger lime. I only have like a little smidgen of original everything, but I'm going to use some original everything as well, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start with our chicken first. And I'm going to actually, when you're cooking Asian style food, and the way they cook it, they use a wok, but they kind of boil the meat, if you want to say that a little bit. So I'm going to saute it with a little bit of water, and then I'm going to mix it all together. So thank you for joining. Make sure you share. We're going to go over to the stove, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Hey, how are you, Dr. Leah? How are you today? That's my Xavier grad right there, who graduated with me. They have an amazing show called Three Friends Talk, and I was on there a few weeks ago. Love these ladies. If you don't watch them, make sure you do every Wednesday night. Yummers. So we're going to get started here. She's a #1 client. She loves Island Twist. That's like one of her faves. And if you didn't know, I have 13 yummy Hey, how are you? Nutritious Motherhood. Just met her on what is that new platform? The speaking one. I can't think of it right now. Oh my gosh, but how are you? Thank you so much for jumping on. I appreciate it. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our yummy chicken. Um, okay, so let's get started. Yummers. So you guys let me know how this week has been going. I wanted to Clubhouse. Thank you. There's too many social media platforms, and I don't even do a good job on Clubhouse. As much as I love to talk, it's like if you see my face and you know it's noisy, I can tell you what's going on. But if I'm just like speaking and you hear a bunch of noise, it's like, what is going on in her house? Because I have two small children. Yes, Island Twist. So I don't get on Clubhouse enough. This is more my vibe. All right, so I'm gonna tilt you down so you guys can see. I have a hot pan, and I'm gonna take the chicken here. And I hope you guys like my hoodie. Hey, I'm a smart HBCU girl who can cook. So I'm gonna bring you closer. So I want you guys to really see what's going on here. Okay, so the stove is hot. I'm gonna actually add bottled water. I like to use bottled water. And I want it to be hot. So I kind of want it to steam, right? And I'm just gonna put the chicken inside. I mean, like no seasoning as of this moment. I'm not gonna cook all of this because Asian food tastes better when it's hot. So we're gonna save that for tomorrow. Okay. So I'm just gonna let this steam a little bit. And I'm gonna add a little bit of the garlic ginger lime on the meat. And I'm gonna let that cook like so. And it should turn white, okay? It's okay. Because we're just trying to get it cooked through. Because if you go ahead and just saute it, it's gonna be a little bit tough, especially with chicken breast. So I'm just flipping it over now. And that's gonna be step one. So step one, we already cut and clean our chicken. I'm gonna shake a little bit of garlic, ginger, lime. And garlic, ginger, lime, what I love about these flavors, they're perfect. You get your garlic, you get your ginger, which is anti-inflammatory, you get your lime, and those flavors all coupled together is just absolutely amazing. The sodium content on this one is 100 milligrams of sodium per serving, okay? So I'm gonna let that cook. Now we're gonna go over to our rice cauliflower. So how am I gonna make my rice cauliflower? I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna saute it, and I'm going to add some carrots and peas, which I already took out of the freezer. So I have some peas and carrots right here, and I'm gonna saute these first, just to kind of break it down a little bit, okay? So we're gonna let that do its thing. And I'm gonna add, this is where I'm gonna add some oil. I'm gonna add a little bit of rapeseed oil, which is a healthier fat. I added 2 teaspoons. And let's see, 2 teaspoons. And let me know what's your favorite dish to get when you go out to eat, or what's your favorite Dr. Flava spices. Let me know. And if you guys are available tomorrow, I will be speaking with another fellow HBCU, North Carolina A&T, and we will be doing a heart health discussion tomorrow, and I'm going to do a cooking demo. So I have this on high, and I'm going to let this unthaw some. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic, ginger, lime to the peas and carrots. And the reason I'm cooking this first is because they need to cook. It was frozen. So let me tell you, if you can't get fresh stuff, go ahead and purchase some frozen. Now, let me tell you what I'm about to do. You see this juice that's in here? Now we got chicken broth. We have chicken broth. So we're going to use that juice to make our sauce. I'm telling you, when you're cooking, always think about how you can repurpose, recycle. So we're going to use some of that juice for the sauce. Because I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take the chicken out. And we're going to saute this some more later. Because I just kind of wanted to cook it slightly. Uh-oh, I just lost a piece of chicken. So we're going to sit that there, okay? And I want to keep this juice. So let me get something to pour that juice out into. This sauce is added for the sauce. And we're going to make the sauce as well. These things are burning up. Let's see. Hot, hot, hot. All right, so I'm gonna keep this juice. How you guys feeling? I hope you guys are doing okay. All right, so now we're gonna keep this pan hot, and we're gonna go over to our rice cauliflower. So now the peas and carrots are cooking nicely. And while that's sauteing, we're gonna make our sauce. How are we gonna make that sauce, Dr. Flava? You're gonna see. So we have our juice here. We're gonna use some soy sauce, low sodium soy sauce. So I'm gonna do a few drops in there. Let's see, let's see how much salt is in here. Always read your nutrition facts. So it's 590 milligrams of sodium per tablespoon. Okay, so we'll use a tablespoon. And think about, this is a full serving. Like, this is not just, I mean, that's per serving, but this is going to be split up about 2 to 3 servings of food, okay? So we have that. I'm going to use some water for our sauce. Pour some water, and I'm going to use a teaspoon of agave nectar, okay? And that's going to be our sauce. I'm just going to stir that up. And this is going to be the sauce for the chicken. And I'll do a few shakes of garlic, ginger, and lime. So now that we have our sauce ready, we're going to go ahead and come back to our rice cauliflower right here, okay? So there you have it. I'm going to add the rice cauliflower inside. And rice cauliflower, this is a great keto meal, and you're getting more veggies. So when we're eating our food, protein and vegetables are great. Green vegetables are even better. But I like this meal because, especially if you want to kind of like abstain from too many carbs, I have been kind of watching the number of carbs I've been eating. I'm not removing carbs completely, but I've noticed since I turned 40, those carbs love to come, boom, to these hips, don't they? And they love here too. They like to come in here. So I'm just trying to reduce that. And this is a great way to still enjoy your food without feeling like you're not completely giving up everything, right? So we're going to use a little bit of this sauce on our rice cauliflower. Just a little bit, because it's already seasoned with the garlic, ginger, lime. Our food is going to be done shortly, okay? So I'm just going to let that get hot because this pan, I had it on low, but we're going to let that get hot. So what did Mama do? Garlic, ginger, lime. We did our peas and carrots with rice cauliflower. And hey, what's going on, Dana? We did our rice cauliflower and our peas and carrots. And then now we're gonna go back over here because let me tell you, Mama has small babies, right? And I want to cook fast. Hey, 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 my favorite spice is onion pepper. Yes, onion pepper. You know, we're gonna add some onion pepper. Onion pepper is one of my new ones that's salt-free. I love it. So now we're gonna go back to the same pan because I try to cook with the least amount of ingredients. We're gonna put our havercocks in here because they need some time to cook a little bit. And we'll add a little bit of water. And remember, we still have our chicken here. It needs to cook some more, but it's pretty much already cooked. But once I add it to the stir fry, it's gonna cook some more, okay? So I'm just gonna come back over here and stir this around. This is gonna taste yummy. I want to add some original everything, but I also want a little corner, you know? Now, you guys, this is how I cook, seriously. I just pull from the repertoire. So I'm gonna put some original on the green beans as well. Let's turn this around. And I want to add a little bit of oil, just a little bit of oil. And this is how I cook. You gotta multitask, guys. I'm gonna add some onion pepper. Remember, the onion pepper is salt-free. And I like this. This can be used as a flavor layering method. or just for salt-free cooking. I love this one because it adds extra flavor. I also have this garlic herb, which is salt-free as well. I love this one too. So I have 13 amazing flavors for all cooking styles, vegetarian, vegan, meatitarian. We have lots of flavors. But I just want you guys to see how it's coming together. Look at all these beautiful vegetables that we're having. And then we're going to have, this dish is going to be something that we're going to enjoy. So this rice cauliflower, I'm just going to leave it on low because it's pretty much cooked. It is cooked. But I'll leave it on very, very low. And we're going to let our havercocks cook some more. So you guys, let me know what you're doing. It's Friday night. Hey, Dr. Carter Stubbs. Original Everything is my absolute favorite. Yes, so Dr. Carter Stubbs, Original Everything is your all-purpose seasoning. I absolutely love it because it can go on everything. And when you have small kids, you want them to enjoy their food. All of our spices are really kid friendly, I would say, as far as the spice content. So I love that. Original Everything is definitely a favorite. Yep. So let's see. All right. So if you guys haven't tried my spices, you can go ahead and grab some. Next month, guys, is technically my 40-year anniversary. Can you believe it? It's been 4 years. And we got some new stuff coming for you, so stay tuned. We have a rewards program that is coming up, and I absolutely love it. Yes, you got to try that onion pepper. It is delicious. I like it. Dr. Raina, she likes to put this on her, I think she told me her cucumbers. So you can put this on salads. If you want, like I say, flavor layer, it's great on meat. Or I started using this on my zucchini sliced very thinly, and it tastes really, really, really good. So the havercocks, let me see. You want them to be a little crunchy, so I'm going to do a test. I'm going to have to taste one. So let me get a fork. Let me get me a fork. And with the rice cauliflower, you can add egg. Good. Well, now I'm going to add the chicken back inside of here. And I'm going to mix all of this together. I forgot I do have bell pepper over here. I have bell pepper here. So let me add this bell pepper. Now this is where I'm going to add some oil because now I need this to kind of brown. Okay? And we're going to add the sauce last. And I want to, I'm going to add a little bit of bell pepper. Just a little bit of bell pepper. I'm going to cut it thin. Sometimes when you're cooking like this, you may forget some of the ingredients, and it's okay. So I'm just going to slice this up really thinly, really quickly. Just so we can have a little bit of extra flavor, you know. It looks beautiful. Yeah. Love it, love it. So you guys let me know in the comments what's going on. I used the Original Everything in the salmon last night. I need some pics. I love to show you guys off. You guys have been doing really, really, really good. I know some people are more like they're to themselves, but I love to see pictures. I love them. They just look so amazing. And I like to see what people are creating. Yeah. My husband's screaming at my child. Jay, come here. Come, say hello, because she wants to be seen.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hello.
Wait, hold on, I can't see you.
Hello.
What do you want to tell the people?
I just want to tell people that
What do you want to tell them?
about my trip.
What do you want to tell them? Tell them.
Okay. You need to try mommy's food. You need to try mommy's food every time because that's why her food is healthy.
It's healthy. What about the spices?
And the spices are healthy.
Grandma said hi, Jade. And Miss Brandon said hi, Jade. So, do you like chicken?
Uh-huh.
All right. What's your favorite spice? What's your favorite one?
No, a twist
No,
and the cinnamon rolls.
the cinnamon. That's the sweet potato pie.
I want this. I like the sweet potato pie and no a twist.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Well, let Mama go ahead and finish. Okay. You're gonna get something to eat. Okay. Well, this is the house kitchen. So now, let's make sure I'm gonna cut the chicken and make sure it's cooked. It is cooked all the way through. Now I'm gonna throw in some cashews. These are raw cashews I bought the other week at Whole Foods. And I'm just gonna stir all this around like so. And I want you guys to see this. I wanted to cook a little bit. There you go. There you have it. Not good, it's done. And sometimes I'm like really, really shocked how fast I put this food. I'm gonna add a little bit more garlic, ginger, lime around. And this is done. I'm gonna clean up this area. I have some green onion here. I'm gonna add my green onion. Let me put a little green onion. I'm gonna add some green onion. What are you trying to get? Okay, you can make yourself a chicken sandwich. Okay, give me 1 second. We're gonna go ahead and flip this. It's looking so yummy. You know what? Say hi to the people you want.
Hello. Oh.
No, don't move the camera. Don't move it. Do not move it. So we're gonna just add our green onion here. I'm just cutting it up on the inside. Okay, you can watch out, baby girl.
Okay.
That's my little. This is my little mini me. And then I'm gonna put some here on top of this. And this is done. So we're gonna plate it because you know it has to look Instagram ready, right? Instagram ready. So I'm gonna get my plate and we're gonna plate this. We're gonna plate this right there. While you say hello, Mom's gonna get a plate.
Hello. My name is Jada Petapon.
Don't say our full name, okay? But it's okay. So I'm just plating this here.
And
All right. So here is the rice cauliflower. Excuse me. Come over some. So we have our rice cauliflower there. Okay.
chicken.
And then we have garlic, ginger, lime chicken. And we did this meal very fast. And one of the things people who say they can't eat healthy, they're like, I don't have the time to cook. You guys just saw how quickly we prepared this, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put this on top, pick a little bit of chicken, a little bit of the cashews, and this is a great, yummy, healthier Asian takeout. We know how much fat and sugar we put inside of here. Not very much oil. Not very much oil. You want to show your project? Not right this second, baby girl.
Okay.
And it is absolutely delicious. I'm gonna go back over what I put inside. Excuse me. All right, Miss Jade is done, so I can go through the recap because I respect you guys' time. So there you have it. Here's the dish. Yummy, right? Looks delicious. You see? Do you see this? Yummers, 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 yummers. So Dr. Flava's back again. I hope you guys enjoyed my yummy creation. And this is the beauty of my spices. This is the beauty of my spices is because you can cook amazing dishes really, really fast, healthy. Look at all these yummy vegetables on the inside. This is delicious. And we use, what do we use, guys? Garlic, ginger, lime, which is more, I like garlic, ginger, lime. I like this more for like an Asian or a Caribbean flair. If you mix this with the island twist, then you have like a more island flavor or Caribbean or jerk flavor, the island twist and the garlic, ginger, lime. So that's a great combination. Heart health, this is heart health month. So if you're looking to create those yummy dishes, you have high blood pressure or you're diabetic, a lot of times they're like, you have to change the way you're eating. And we feel like, oh my gosh, I got to stop eating everything that I love. Not true, but we do have to monitor those things, which everybody should, whether you're diabetic or not. The carbs, the sugar, the white rice, anything that's white. Look more for like brown rice, sweet potatoes, things that are lower carb. And as we get older, like I said, these carbs go into my hips and my stomach, okay? So you have to be more mindful, especially, you know, our hormones are changing, ladies. So things are a little bit different. So definitely grab these spices if you like. Share my broadcast. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube because I'm going to come here every week and we're going to learn how to cook an amazing dish very, very, very fast, okay? Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Lyndon? You're gonna learn how to cook amazing dishes really, really, really fast. I love Asian food. That's one of the things that I really want to work on, learning how to cook more. But what I do realize is that when I do eat Asian food, there's a lot of oil and they put a lot of sugar. Unless you eat maybe like hibachi, but then you don't really know what they're shaking because they always put stuff on your food that you don't know. They're not labeled. They're spraying stuff on your food and you don't even know what it is, right? So, Dr. Flava spices. We just made this yummy. Oh, I need to eat some, right? Let's eat. Let's go ahead and eat. Let's try it out. Oh, let me see what my comment says. Great dish if you have diabetes or hypertension, you can change your diet with fun. Exactly. Oh, God, thank you so much for the cook. Bless that cook, God, and bless those spices. Amen. The cauliflower rice. I don't miss my rice. Very flavorful. I put original everything and a little bit of soy sauce. Very good. Now let's try the chicken and the bell pepper. I like bell peppers. Good. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Very, very flavorful. Very good. The flavors all come together. The garlic, the ginger, the lime, the low sodium soy sauce. Make sure you use low sodium, not too much because it's already salt in the spices. So I hope you guys enjoy. I don't want to be rude, but we did this very, very fast. Very, very fast. Very fast. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask now. Rice cauliflower. I get it from Costco and it's already shredded. I mean, not shredded, it's already ground or whatever you want to say. It's already done for you. I love frozen vegetables because it just helps me. A lot of times I get extra and I'm like, I'm going to eat all these vegetables. Yes, I'm going to eat them all. And then I go to my refrigerator and I'm like, wait, how long has it been in the refrigerator? So at least with frozen, you can kind of monitor it. So I'm going to give you 2 tips, well, 3 tips. Always pick vegetables that you love, okay? Number 1, pick vegetables that you love. Secondly, be mindful of, like, think about what you're going to cook those vegetables with, okay? Because sometimes we get on these tangents like, I'm going to be healthy and I'm just going to buy everything. Don't do that because it can perish, especially if it's fresh. Your third thing is think about lean protein. So skinless chicken breast, salmon's also very, very good. And Dr. Flava spices. We can't leave that out, right? So that's basically it. Join me tomorrow. I'm going to be with North Carolina A&T. We're doing a heart health session with your girl, Dr. Flava. And then I'm going to do a yummy cooking demo. I'm excited about it. Then on Sunday, I will be with Liberating Word Ministries. And we're going to talk about Black health matters. You know, we were talking about Black Lives Matter, which is so very important, but Black health also matters too. And this pandemic has affected us in a greater way. And so I just want you guys to be on the lookout to watch and join me. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, taking time out, but I respect your time. I'm going to head off because I have 2 young ones and a hubby. So we're going to have a family movie night. And next week we got to talk about it because Coming to America comes on. And I know, like, that's a classic, right? And I will be glued to the TV as well. So thank you so much. Be sure to subscribe if you want to grab some spices. They are below, drflavaspices.com. I appreciate you guys. We're going on 4 years. 4 years. What does this say? Great session. This Cali girl loves your accent. Oh, thank you. Definitely just join me every week. Thank you so much. Yummers.